Hello everyone, Kathy here. I wanted to make a quick video just to show you guys the things that I use to keep my toddler busy while I am homeschooling my two older kids. I have three children. One is going into second grade, one is going into kindergarten, and then I have a 2-year-old toddler. So while I'm homeschooling, I usually like to keep him busy with a number of these things, and you're gonna see I do have a lot. So I just wanted to share them with you guys. So this is some of the stuff that I have. I have a table full of stuff, but I'm gonna start on this side. So I have here, this is a letter puzzle, and I have a number puzzle, and I put here some examples. This is, you can find this anywhere. I think I got this at Walmart. There's also here numbers, and I have them in little Ziploc bags here that you see. I also have a dinosaur puzzle, very simple. I put here some examples here for you guys. I also have this, and this is stuff that I would take out only when we're doing school. This is stuff that only we use when we're doing school. So this is something that's very fresh to him. This is not something that he plays with every day for like all day, so this is only stuff that I take out when we're doing school. So he's not very bored of it. So it keeps him engaged. This is a little animal puzzle. This is a people puzzle. They're discontinued. I tried to find these again and I couldn't. But I mean, any type of puzzle, it's just like toddlers love it. And I do get these, as you can tell, they're like, big and thick. The same thing with the dinosaurs, they're thick, so that way it'll be easy for him to grab. He doesn't need much of my help. I also got this book, which I absolutely love, and I think I love it more than my toddler does, but I think maybe in the next few months, when he's a little older, he'll like it more. But it's called my Preschool Busy Book, and there's a ton of these on Amazon. So you can, and there's different kinds on Amazon, but this is the one that I got. Well, they're all pretty much kind of the same thing. It has little Velcro things here, as you can see. They're little Velcro tabs, which you have to put yourself. And then they come with a bunch of little manipulatives that you have to stick on the Velcro. Okay, there's colors, there's letters, there's shapes. There's, oh my gosh, like a bunch of stuff. This one is about the seasons, small and big, animals, like just a ton. Weather, fruits. So it's just a ton of these. So I'm just going to give you a little quick flip through. They have numbers and everything has a Velcro tab on it. And then here is an example for you. Green, pink. So this is just an example of it sticking off and sticking on. So that's just pretty much how your toddler would do it. There's a shapes, big and small, seasons, animals, fruits, like I said. So this, he really likes doing these. Not as much as I would like him to, but he does enjoy it. There's even a planet one. So this is great to have. And it also comes with dry erase markers, and they can write on this side of the page. So that's also something good to have. These are like, I don't know what the material this is. Maybe like a plastic, like a hard plastic. They're see-through and they're just shapes. My toddler loves playing with these, and then as he plays, when I have a moment, when I am not, when my kids are doing like more independent work, my older ones, I would be talking to him about shapes like, oh, hey, that's a square, that's a rectangle. Whatever he grabs in his hand, I just keep repeating the name of it. That's a rectangle. Show me another rectangle. So that's how I do pretty much school with my toddler. I just, while I'm homeschooling my older kids, whenever they're doing independent work, whenever I have a time to just squeeze in, like, some school with my toddler, I do it. I'm like, hey, I just talk to him about whatever he is doing. These are cards that I got from Dollar Tree. This one's about colors and shapes. This one is about letters, and this one's about numbers. I did a hole punch on them. And I just I put this little, I don't know what they're called, like a ring, just like a ring. I put these in there. I also got these rings at Dollar Tree, and it came like, I think in like in a 6-pack or an 8-pack. So my son loves doing these cards. I don't know why. He's always asking for them. I want to do cards. And he just goes through these, and then I usually do these with him, you know, when my older kids are doing independent work. Remember, with your toddler, you don't have to spend 30 minutes, 1 hour doing school with them. Even that little bit that I get to squeeze him into and include him into our school when my kids are doing independent work, even those few minutes, like my toddler already knows his colors. He already knows his letters. So even I just got in, and he's only 2. He's going to be 3 in October. And well, today we're in the month of May right now. So in November, actually, he'll be 2. I mean 3. Sorry, got a lot of kids. It's hard to keep track of everybody's age. But you know, so I just really encourage you, just even 15 minutes a day with your toddler, it's enough. It's enough. With my preschooler, my 4-year-old that's about to be in kindergarten, I do school with him for about 45 minutes to an hour, and that's more than enough. You know, kids are so good at absorbing everything that you tell them. So just be encouraged. 15 minutes a day with your toddler is enough. This is another puzzle that my toddler loves to do. It's a Dinosaur Friends puzzle. It's super easy. It's only 2 pieces. So he really enjoys this one. That's what it looks like. This one is just like kind of the same thing, but it's more pieces. There's 2, there's 6, there's 8, there's 4 piece, and it's just pretty much like farm animals. He really likes these, and they're really big. Let me just give you a quick example of how big they are. So it's really good for their hands. Look how big. Look how big this is. Look at my hand. It's pretty much almost as big as my hand, and I have a small hand, but it's, and you see, oh, perfect. I got a pair. So, and this is what it is, like that. They just put it like that, and this is easy enough for a toddler to do. My son is 2 years old. He can do this by himself, no problem. I would also encourage you, if you have a toddler, you have older kids, you want to be able to keep your toddler busy, get stuff that he can do on his own. That's something super important. You don't want to get him stuff that he needs your assistance with, because if you do, then that kind of, then it's kind of, what's the word for it? It just misses the point. Like, you want to get him stuff that he can do on his own, like something like this. He can flip these cards, but I had to put them in here because you guys, he was making a mess. So this, he can do it by himself. He flips, and he looks at it. This, he can do by himself. This, he can do by himself. So you want to get him to do things that they can do on their own. This one is something that he does need my help with. So this is usually something we do when I can actually focus and dedicate my time to him, when I'm not schooling my other ones. But this is the little wooden puzzle. I believe it was from Melissa and Doug. I bought it a long time ago, guys. My oldest was like a baby when I got this, or 1. So it's just a little wooden puzzle, and it has about, I think, 5 or 6 pieces. And it's very easy to do. My toddler still cannot do this on his own. I do have to help him. But I love puzzles because it's very good for their brain. And, for critical thinking, to problem solving. The puzzles are like one of the things that I love the most for toddlers to do. And this is another one. It came like in a 6-pack. So I have other ones here. These don't have the puzzle pieces on them. I have them somewhere else. But just to give you an example, this is what they look like. Okay. I also have this. Now, my toddler doesn't yet know how to do this one. Like, he doesn't know how to put the pieces here yet because it is flat. So it can be a little hard for him because he doesn't have like an edge around each piece. But he does love to play with the shapes. So these are very good. They keep him busy, and hey, as long as it keeps him busy, that works for me. And he's getting to, just look at shapes and become familiar with them. So that's great. I also have this one here. I think this is the final thing that I'm going to show you guys. This is just, my husband bought these. I don't even know what these are called. but they're like little rectangular blocks, I guess you can call them. And it's just to make little things, you know, you can make whatever you want with these. You can stack them up. You can make something that looks like that or whatever. And these are great because it keeps my toddler busy. It keeps his hands busy. They're great for, you know, like for motor skills. A lot of these things are just great for motor skills because they're small and they kind of make you want to stack them. Like, oh, I like, you know, they just give you that desire to stack, to make things. So they're great for motor skills. And that's pretty much, I think, everything that I use for my toddler while I am homeschooling my other kids. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button. You can subscribe. I am going to be uploading more videos like this one. I am going to be uploading my kids, our 2022, 2023 school curriculum choices. So stay tuned for that. God bless.